Sometimes actually looking to date somebody is the furthest thing from your mind when you're looking for an online dating website. Hey, welcome to Online for Love, your #1 resource for dating by the numbers. Today we're going to be going over a few different dating websites for those who are into sexting. And if you don't know what sexting is, it's basically sending sexy images via text from one person to another. Now, right off the bat, if this doesn't sound like the perfect host of online dating websites for you to be utilizing, no worries, I got a great solution for you, and that's by taking our online dating website quiz. This quiz is going to ask you some personal preference questions as to what you're looking for in an online dating experience, and at the end of that quiz, it's going to let you know what the perfect online dating website is for you personally. If you'd like to take this quiz, you can do so by jumping down into the description down below, or by clicking the link that's popping up above my head right here. And after you've taken that quiz, be sure to check out our deals page. Our deals page hosts multiple different online dating website discounts for multiple different online dating websites. So if you'd like to save yourself some money, who the heck doesn't? Again, check out the description down below or by clicking on the link that's popping up above my head right here. So without further ado, let's jump into #1 on our list, which is Feeld. Starting with the user demographics, Feeld is an extremely popular dating app that's grown immensely over the past couple of years. At present, it boasts user numbers of around 2 million people, so that's a pretty good start. And of those 2 million people, at least a quarter of them are active on the app every week. The male-to-female ratio is 67-33, so males are more present on this website. And when it comes to age ranges, close to 40% of the users on Feeld are from the ages of 25 to 34, while almost another third of the ages are those who are aged 18 to 24. The remaining 30% of Feeld's users incorporate the other age groups from 35 years and older. So now that we know the type of users who are going to be on this website, let's jump into the ease of use. So it is really critical to note from the outset that Feeld is an app with no website available, and that probably explains why it is so popular with users who are aged 18 to 34. Signing up for Feeld is a simple enough process. There are 2 ways to go about it. Either you can use a social media account, and in this case it's Google or Facebook, for a quicker registration process, or you can provide an email address. Of course, in both cases, you will also need your mobile number because part of the registration process means that you will receive a confirmation code which is sent to your phone and must be inputted into the Feeld app. Other than that, Feeld also requires your username, your gender, where there are actually 21 options available, including all the LGBTQ+ options you could ever want, your sexuality, which includes another 20 options, the kind of relationship you are looking for, and a profile picture. From the outset, Feeld will provide you with matches for you to browse through. It's a little different from other online dating apps because if you pass on one of those matches, they will appear again in your searches and not disappear completely. And I actually kind of really like that. If you don't want to see them in future searches, however, you can click on the minus button and they will be removed permanently. If you find someone that you'd like to chat with, you can like their profile. Should they like you back, you can then begin messaging them, and that opens up the door to sexting, right? Another great thing about this format is that it's completely free. All you really need is for them to like you back, so make sure you upload your best profile picture and fill out your profile so that they have all the information that they need about you. As for finding your way around, well, that's actually really simple enough. You can use the menus at the bottom of the screen to navigate, which includes the rectangle icon, which is your matches, and this will provide you with location-based matches, where you can change your location to search further afield. There's the chat box icon, which is your connections. If you match with somebody and you like them and they like you back, a link to their profile will appear here. There's the heart icon, which is your likes, and when somebody likes your profile, they will appear under this menu, and then there's a profile button where you can edit your profile. So this is about to move me on to #2 on my list, but before I jumped into that, I did want to ask you guys to be sure you are hitting like and subscribe. Seriously, it really does help us out with that YouTube algorithm, and we super duper appreciate it. So this is going to move me on to #2 on my list, which is fast flirting. Starting with the demographics, fast flirting is aimed at singles who want to mingle, that's for sure. The site has only been around since 2018 and runs out of Australia. It has around 170,000 visitors each month, which is around 6,000 per day and 40,000 each week. Over half of the user base comes from the United States. While it has a smallish user base, it's actually growing all of the time. Also, when it comes to sexting, it's not like you need people to be close to your location, right? So now that we know the type of users who are going to be on this website, let's go over the ease of use. At this point in time, Fast Flirting actually doesn't have a mobile app. To register, you will have to proceed to the website on your desktop or laptop. One of the first things you'll notice about the site is the fact that it looks very similar to Facebook, and it even has the color scheme down too. When you start the process of registering for your profile, you'll have to give the following information. The first part of your registration process sees you putting in an email address, a password, a nickname, your age, and the gender you wish to search for. Complete that and you'll be taken to the website where you'll see some more similarities to Facebook. It's honestly such an awesome design that finding your way around is a lot of fun. After completing a profile, which should always be your first task, it's time to learn a little more about fast flirting. To find your way around, you're mostly going to be using a panel of menus that are on the left-hand side of the page. These include Home, where you can return to the home screen, Flirt with Girls and Guys, where you can check out matchups here that the site provides you, Inbox, where all your messages, both sent and received, will appear, Friends, where if you choose to add someone as a friend, a link to their profile will appear here, Who Likes Me, where if another user profile likes you, their details will appear here as well, Hot Photos, which is a selection of user photos and you can view them by day, week, and month, Search Profiles, where you can launch your searches from here, Settings, where you can change various settings, and then there's the Help option and the Logout option. These menus are again repeated on the main homepage and in the middle again. Underneath that, the members who are currently online will appear. While it's fun to look through these profiles, from time to time you probably want to launch your own searches. And to do that, you can click on the search menu. Your search parameter options include gender, age, country, location, with profiles or not, and if they are online now or not. Now, what about getting into contact with someone? Well, let's start with the best part. It's all completely free, and yes, it's perfect for sexting. To start, you can go to someone's profile and click on the Send a Message button to compose your message. But if you want to unlock a one-on-one chat room, you will need to click the Flirt button. If they accept your flirt, then you can open an instant messaging chat room with that user. And I'm sure you can see how this private chat room between you and another like-minded individual who wants to sext is the perfect place to do so, right? So this is going to move me onto number 3 on my list, but before I jumped into that, I did want to remind you guys about our deals page. Our deals page hosts multiple different online dating website discounts for multiple different online dating websites. So if you wanted to save yourself some money, who the heck doesn't? Be sure to check out our deals page. So this is going to move me onto the next one on my list, which is F-Dating. Starting with the demographics, F-Dating was established in 2009 and is a popular free dating website. Users come from across the globe and the site is used for those looking for long-term love, those who want to hook up, and of course, those who want to just have some online casual relationships where sexting is the driving force. Many of the users come from Europe, although around 150,000 Americans have registered for profiles on F-Dating. The site is active with 30,000 people online each week, which is over 4,000 per day and 120,000 per month. 55% of F-Dating users are male and 45% of them are female. The two most popular age groups on the website are 25 to 34-year-olds and then 35 to 44-year-olds. So now that we know the type of users who are on this website, let's jump into the ease of use. The F-Dating registration process takes a fair amount of time. That's because as part of it, you'll fill in most of your profile. Well, it starts with the usual, which includes filling out your gender, your username, an email address, and where you are located. And then there are profile questions, which include what your current marital status is, your height and weight, your hair and eye color, if you have children, if you smoke, if you drink, your education, your occupation, and any languages you may speak. You'll also need to fill out some other information, which includes describing yourself, selecting the age of your potential matchups, and describing your future partner. That's all going to take about 10 minutes to complete, but at least your profile is done and you don't have to worry about it when you log into the site for the first time. Before you access the website, you will need to click on a confirmation email from F-Dating as well. In terms of the overall design, F-Dating isn't going to win any awards, that's for sure. You are going to find your way around the site by using the main menus situated at the top of the screen. These include Home, where you can click this to go back to the main page of F-Dating, Mailbox, where you will find all of your messages, Who's Viewed, where if you want to know who has looked at your profile, then you can click here. Favorites, and this is where if you favorited a user profile, it will appear here. Gallery, where a selection of profiles on the website that have taken into account your basic search parameters. And Search, where you can launch your matchup searches here. If you are searching for matchups, you can either use the Gallery menu, which provides a few search parameters like gender, age, location, and some appearance options as well. Or you can use a search menu, which has some extra parameters linked to the profile categories. For example, parameters that can be adjusted here include marital status, appearance parameters like hair and eye color, and if they have children, their habits, which include drinking and smoking, and more. When it comes to messaging, you can click on the profile of someone that you liked and send them a message right away. It's totally free and therefore perfect for sexting. So this is going to move me on to number 4 on my list, but before I jumped into that, I did want to ask you guys our question of the day. And my question of the day today is, what is the craziest image anybody has ever sent you via text? Let me know in the comments down below. Now with that being said, let's move on to number 4 on my list, which is Shaggle. Starting with the user demographics, Shaggle is a chat-driven website that's perfect for sexting. That's because over and above the ability to chat with other users for free, you can also view them and vice versa using a webcam on your laptop. Of course, if you don't want to interact with the visual part of it, you can also use an avatar instead, but the option is there, which lots of people seem to like. Before we get into exactly how the website works, let's talk about some demographics behind Shaggle. 2.8 million people have created accounts on Shaggle, and around 3 million logins take place each month. Those users come from 70 different countries around the world, of which 237,000 are from the United States. 68% of the user base is male, while 32% of the user base is female, and 40% of the users on the website are aged between 25 and 34 years old. So now that we know the type of users who are on this website, let's go over the ease of use. Registering for Shaggle can only be done online via a laptop or desktop. There is no actual app available as of yet. And you can use your Google or Facebook account to start your Shaggle registration, or you could provide a username, password, and a verified email address. It takes less than a minute for you to be up and running on the website, and straight away you can start browsing through other users and opting to chat with them if you would like. There are a few menus that you should be aware of, which include settings, where you can set your intro message that other users would see here and change various different filters, camera, where you can switch your camera on and off, mic, where you can switch your volume control on and off, and volume control. Most of the users actually have their cameras on, so that really dominates the page. The chat box where you can talk to them can be found on the right-hand side of the screen. If you find somebody that you would like to start a chat with, it's that simple. And it's easy to scroll through users as well until you found the right person. One of the great advantages that Shaggle has is that it allows you to speak in your home language, and that will be translated into the home language of the user that you are speaking to, which I think is actually pretty cool. So if none of these dating websites seem to be right up your alley, no worries, I got a great solution for you, and that's by taking our online dating website quiz. This quiz is going to ask you some personal preference questions as to what you're looking for in an online dating experience, and at the end of that quiz, it's going to let you know what the perfect online dating website is for you personally. And after you've taken that quiz, be sure to check out our deals page. Our deals page hosts multiple different online dating website discounts for multiple different online dating websites. So if you'd like to save yourself some money, who the heck doesn't? Be sure to check out our deals page. Now, with that being said, if you guys want to see some more videos from us, be sure to check out the 2 videos popping up on my left and right here. I did want to ask you guys again our question of the day, which was, what is the craziest thing you've ever gotten sent to you via text? Let me know in the comments down below. With that being said, be sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys here next time on Online for Love. See ya.